Hey everyone, my name is Haddock, and this is my video about physical fitness and wellness and what we've learned about here in PE 110 this summer. Chapter 1 talks about changing personal behaviors for optimal wellness. Wellness is considered achieving the highest level of health possible in each of several dimensions. And those dimensions include physical, social, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, and environmental wellness. Each of these need to be balanced so that you are overall have a healthy sense of wellness. It is important to achieve a lifelong goal of being well so that you can have a healthier life and to live longer and be happy and healthy. There are things that you can do to change to make yourself more healthy. And to change those, there's several steps that you can take to help you change and for a better. The first one is to understand the stages of change, understanding that it is a process to change from having bad behaviors and to change to positive behaviors. So first, understanding that it is a process to change. To increase your awareness. Why is it important to change and to be more healthy? Contemplate the change. You understand now that it's important to diet and exercise, and so that you need to, now that you understand that, you need to prepare for that change and think about what you need to do to reach that goal. To prepare, you could walk or join a gym, and then take action by doing those things, walking or joining a gym. Chapter 2 discusses understanding fitness principles. There are three levels to physical activity. Physical activity is the ability to perform moderate to vigorous levels of physical activity. Physical activity is any body movement produced by the skeletal muscles that result in use of energy. And exercise is a planned activity that is done to improve or maintain your physical fitness. The components of physical activity or physical fitness are the cardiorespiratory system, muscular strength, muscular endurance, and flexibility. To improve your physical fitness, you need to do a little bit more each week, which is called overload. If this week you use 3-pound weights, the next week you need to up it to maybe 5 pounds, and then so on, then to 8-pound weights and 10-pound weights until you can produce a change that you want to see. It is important for people to exercise. A lot of Americans now live a sedentary lifestyle where we're just sitting around due to our jobs or doing extra schoolwork. So it's important to exercise 3 to 5 times a week for 20 to 60 minutes. It's also important to do muscular activity as well, lifting weights, again 2 to 3 times a week. And flexibility, when you're warming up and cooling down for doing your exercises, you need to do exercises to improve flexibility. Yoga is a good example of that. Chapter 3 discusses conditioning your cardiorespiratory system. It is important to have a good, strong, healthy heart. Your heart is what drives you. Your heart supplies oxygen and nutrients to your large muscles in your body. To get your cardiovascular system in shape, your cardiorespiratory system in shape, you need to exercise, do walking, running, bike riding. By improving your cardiorespiratory system, you can decrease your blood pressure and decrease risk for cardiovascular disease. Chapter 4 discusses building muscular strength and endurance. Fitness is the ability for your musculoskeletal performance to do daily activities and recreational activities. without excess fatigue. Strength is the ability of a muscle to contract with a maximum force, and endurance is the ability of the muscles to repeatedly contract over extended time. There are several types of muscle contractions, which isotonic, which means, with a weight, the muscle contracts, and eccentric when it decreases. When you are exercising and doing weight training, it's very important to breathe. With holding your breath and doing excessive straining, your heart rate could drop, causing you to pass out, which is called the Valsalva maneuver. So it's very important to keep breathing as you do your exercises. Chapter 5 discusses maintaining flexibility and back health. To have a good, strong back, you need to have a good, strong core. It's important to do ab exercises, sitting up straight, always engaging your core muscles, not slouching as I am now, but sitting up straight and tall to protect that back as you age. Also, you want to have good flexibility, which is the ability of a joint to move in the whole range of motion of the joint. And you can do that by doing different types of stretches, such as a static stretch, which is a slow stretch. And that's the most important stretching that you need to do. Chapter 6, understanding body composition. Body composition is the amount of fat and lean tissue in the body. Lean body mass consists of muscle, tissue, bone, your organs and your bodily fluids such as your blood, and the fat mass is what's left, which is the adipose tissue. Essential fats are good in that you need the essential fats for normal physiological function. Stored fat is not essential. It doesn't, it's not what you need to keep everything going every day, but it does provide energy, insulation, and padding. Your BMI, which is your body mass index, is calculated by your height and your weight. It's a good tool to get a good judge on where you stand with your body composition, whether you're normal body weight, obese, or overweight. But it's not good for an athlete who might have more muscle mass, which weighs more. It could show that they're overweight. Chapter 6 falls right into that with managing your weight. 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese, which is a big deal. With obesity comes disease such as cardiovascular disease, coronary artery disease, diabetes. I think I said that, but it's important to maintain a healthy body weight, because if not, you will develop diseases from being overweight. So it's important to manage the weight properly. The more calories you take in, the more you weigh. So if you eat more, you need to move more, because the more calories you take in, the more calories you need to burn. What we talked about earlier with the sedentary lifestyle, Americans are just sitting around eating more foods than they should and gaining weight. So if you're overweight, you need to consider cutting back on the amounts of foods that you're eating and exercising more. Chapter 8, lastly, talks about managing or lifelong fitness and wellness. The best thing to do is to start young. Implement healthy diet and exercise at a young age that will follow you through your life. If you start young You won't have to play catch up when you get older. So start young, diet and exercise, good healthy diet such as fruits and vegetables and lean meats, and get moving early. As a nurse, I have seen a lot of individuals come through our hospital who did not take this advice, and now at an older age are seeing the effects of not taking care of their bodies, such as eating too much, drinking too much alcohol, smoking. All these things can wreak havoc on your body. So it's a good idea to start young and get physically fit and stay well and to have a healthy, happy body throughout your years. Thank you.